All right, Braden, so coming off a great season last year, NCAA tournament appearance, what's the mood in the locker room right now as you're heading into fall ball?
Just to keep on track, can't get too high about last year. Just focus on what we're trying to do this year and trying to get to Omaha and win. The locker room's been great. Everybody's has positive vibes. So far everything's going really well.
Obviously, it's early in the fall, but what is the feeling like on this team? Can you get back to where you were last year, go further than that?
The feeling's getting further than that. Can't set your mind on one spot right now. We just got to keep grinding and keep moving forward and getting better every day.
What's the most important thing guys try to get out of fall ball, and how important is it to have a good fall session leading into the spring?
Usually the fall is just working on what you need to improve on from last year. So a lot of guys have been going to early work almost every day and working with coaches and figuring out what their weakest part was last year and working on it to get it better this year.
You personally, how do you split your practice time between throwing and then position work?
It's usually pitching stuff's all at the beginning, and then if I need to go do hitting stuff, I'll start doing hitting later on. So usually they do a great job of splitting my time and making sure I'm in the right place at the right time.
Is that splitting time, is that starting to get easier now that you've been here a couple of years, or are you finding now that your role is expanding, it's getting a little tougher?
It's gotten easier since freshman year, and because everything was going off the walls and I had no clue what was going on, but now it's gotten a lot easier.
What did last season do to, and yes, it's last season and it's forgotten, but what did last season do to raise the bar of expectations around this program?
Everybody's looking at us now. So, some people didn't even know we had a baseball team in this state. So now everybody's watching us and we have a target on our back. So we just got to come out and meet everybody's expectations and improve from last year.
I know a big thing last year for you guys was the motivation that you all were left out the year before.
Mm-hmm.
This year, I know it's early, obviously, but where does that motivation come from, or what is the motivation?
Getting the second seed was huge, but the motivation this year is to host a regional and make it to a super and make it to Omaha. So last year we had injuries, we had setbacks, but just got to overcome those and work harder once those happen, and just hopefully we'd be able to get to host this year.